minds of a rebel. You are now watching what?
Red Boxing!
Let's get it. So we got Edgar Berlanga, the Knockout King, versus what's that dude, man? Carceres. I don't even know how to pronounce his first name. But let me tell you, man, when I saw the face off after the weigh-in, I was like, I didn't even know Edgar Berlanga was having a fight, man. I didn't know until I saw it on YouTube and like saw the weigh-ins and all of that. So I couldn't make a prediction because sometimes it's hard to keep up with all these fights, especially these lesser knowns and all of that. I'm looking at the dude, Carceres. I'm like, something about this dude, man. I see some ferocity in him. And I looked him up. I'm like, this dude is a vet. He's a older fighter and stuff. He got experience. So I'm like, he might win that fight. He might give Edgar Berlanga a run. I was saying this shit and everything. And I bet on the fight too. And I put in the bet for a dude to stop Edgar Berlanga, bro. Because I felt that was going to happen. I put round 7 stoppage. You know, I mixed it up. I put Edgar Berlanga for the win, though. I didn't put him for the card. I put distance. I put him to knock him out, I think, round 3 or round 9. I just blended it up. And boy, what a fight that was, bro. Edgar Berlanga. Again, what I've been saying on my other videos about boxers and punchers. Movers, boxers that move, and they're gonna present problems every fucking time, bro. They're gonna present problems for a lot of fighters, bro. Unless the other fighter is a person that moves around and also has power. Unless he's a power puncher that moves around just like a boxer puncher. Unless it's a puncher that moves around like he's a boxer, he's gonna give issues, bro. He's gonna get issues every time. This is like when you've seen Jermell Charlo and Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison's a mover, but he can punch too. He got a little bit of power behind his punches. But Jermell Charlo, he's not just a person that just plants his feet and just swings for the win all the time. He also has he has some boxing skill. You see what I mean? He has some skill. So he's going to be a tough nut to crack, man. Just like Canelo Alvarez. He's a puncher, boxer. He can move a little bit, but he's more of Canelo's footwork is, his body work, his upper body is much better. He doesn't move around that much. So I walked that back a little bit with Canelo. Canelo's a little bit different. He moves his upper body better than he moves his legs and shit like that. But like I said, there's always some exceptions to the rule. Very few though. But for the most part, boxers and pure boxers and boxer punchers, those are the ones that succeed a lot. Those are the ones that's gonna have especially the boxers, the ones that move, they got good footwork, they move around a lot. They last a long time. They take the less damage, all type of stuff. And that's why I say a lot of these boxers, a lot of these punchers, these heavy punchers, their time is going to come because they're going to find somebody to crack that motherfucking nut. And you're going to see. You know, just like Wilder right now. Wilder, man, I think his chin, like the more he takes shots like that, it might do something for his chin might be cracked already. When he gets off another fight, he might get knocked out like in the second, third round because his chin, Tyson Fury did so much damage to him in both those fights. He might be damaged goods. We don't know. But Edgar Berlanga, man, he went in there and he did good. He improved slightly. It looked like his shot blocking got better with the deflecting shots. I've been paying attention to that too. He got better at that. He really don't have that much head movement. Slight head work. Nothing too dramatic, a big change or anything like that. Come forward. It's times when he puts his hands down, I'll be paying attention to all that shit. I'm like, I'm looking at this fight early on. I'm like, yo, this dude right here gonna give him some problems. This is gonna go long. This fight gonna go to the distance. I was starting to see that shit, and the old boy started hitting Berlanga with some shit. Berlanga was taking it pretty decent chin from what it seemed like against that kind of puncher. We don't know where how much power this Carceres dude really has, but he was giving Edgar some shit, man. He was swelling him up. It's the first real fight Edgar Berlanga's been in that he had some real. I mean, his last fight he had some adversity too, but not to this point, not to this level. He was getting pieced up in his fight to the point where I think he got, what was it? He got knocked down. I don't remember the round it was. He got knocked all the way down, and he got up. Like before he got up, he punched him on his stomach. Like he was embarrassed a little bit. That was his first knockdown. He got embarrassed a little bit. He was a little upset with himself. Got back up and started doing his thing. We didn't show no fear. Got up. This is adversity. This is learning for the young bros. I like when the young dudes go through this shit because they need this. They need to go through these fights like this. They need that shit. It makes them stronger and gives him experience. So when he gets older and it'll be his turn against the younger dudes and he can box their head off too or knock him out or something like that. But Edgar Berlanga is not a mover like that. He's like that dude, that other dude's a mover. You see the movers, bro. The movers that got some kind of pop do it to you every time, bro. And now they had him in there with a dude like that. He got some kind of experience with a mover now. Now he knows what to improve on for his next fight. They gonna start stepping him up more and more, man. But all that I told people, like, yo, Edgar Berlanga, yo, I'm telling you, man, he ready for Benavidez. No, he's not. He's not ready for no damn Benavidez. I think he called out Benavidez. Didn't Berlanga call out Canelo one time? Like, hell no. That boy is not ready for no goddamn Canelo Alvarez or David Benavidez. He's not ready for none of the top dudes, man. Not right now, bro. Maybe another 5-6 fights he'd be a little bit more polished, but not now, bro. He gonna get starched by a few of the top dudes. He seems to have an okay chin as far as we can see right now. But you saw he still got that power. You saw Carceres' and this is what I mean. As much as you are a boxer, Carceres' defense was a little bit shaky. It wasn't all the way the best either. If you got a good defense with good movement, it's hard to fucking touch you like that. You saw his eye. His eye was closed. So eventually the fight was gonna get he made it all the way to the end. If it was like a 12-round fight, that shit wouldn't have went 12. He would have stopped at probably 11th or somewhere in the middle of 12 because his eye was almost like done. So Edgar Berlanga has learned. Hopefully he learned a lot of lessons in this fight about defense. He needs more defense, bro. They got to work on his defense. He has the power already. His jab he has a good jab. I love that jab on that kid. Very strong jab, good jab. He's learning his jab is developing really nice. But his defense, he needs somebody that's just like focused on defense. Just focused on defense. I don't know. Do these, like a lot of boxers, right? They trainers. Do they have like certain trainers that's for specific things? Like, okay, he got a trainer that just works on his defense with him. He got a trainer that works on his punching power with him. He got a trainer that works on his footwork with him. Stuff like that, man. It would be nice if I believe instead of just one trainer that can do all of that stuff. I get it. You got some that's nice with everything, but wouldn't it be nice if they got some trainers that specialize in defense, specialize in power, or shit like that. But it's just something I was thinking about. But congratulations to Edgar Berlanga. He still got the win, but barely. You don't want fights that close. You want to get your person out of there or pull away as much as you can or get him up out of there. That was too close. Shout out to Carceres. Very good fighter. Damn good veteran. Good skills. Good movement. He showed that young boy, yo, you stepping up now, boy. I'm gonna teach you a lesson now. You in here with the bigger dogs. You going up to the big dogs now. So he had to show Berlanga what time it is, and that's what he did. Where does Berlanga go? Who should be his next fight? I don't know. But don't put that boy in there with no Canelo, no David Benavidez. All them dudes are picking him apart. Caleb Plant. All them dudes are picking him apart right now. He's not ready for none of those cats. But anyway, who would you like to see Edgar Berlanga in the ring with right now? Let me know. Drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Catch y'all later on the next one. Peace.